Yeah, so since using LaunchDarkly, we have completely changed the way that we work in terms of our release process.
LaunchDarkly has enabled us to do more A/B testing, which has been great, which has meant that we've been able to do more experiments across our products.
The ROI for LaunchDarkly has been strong. Like it's not even like, I don't even need to think about that, if that makes sense.
Hello and welcome to another episode of In Focus. Today we're chatting with the UK-based dev team for Betway, a leader in online sports betting and casino entertainment. Lewis, can you tell us more about Betway?
The goal for Betway is to be the kind of global leaders in online gaming and betting, kind of by offering innovative, entertaining, exciting products in a fast, safe and secure, responsible environment.
What that means as a technical person is that I have to make sure that we can deliver quality products and features and do it really quickly and securely, and LaunchDarkly really helps with that.
Daniel, what was Betway's release process like before LaunchDarkly?
So before implementing LaunchDarkly, use feature branches, try to merge those feature branches in every usually once or twice a week, go through a bunch of merge conflicts, and then eventually merge into the main branch, deploy, and just pray that everything works the same way on production that it does in test, which it never did.
Ouch, yeah, merge conflicts are never fun. How has your release process improved since onboarding LaunchDarkly?
LaunchDarkly has changed our team's workflow by enabling us to release faster and more into production. So historically, non-production environments have always been difficult to get live like. So the use of LaunchDarkly has enabled us to be able to release faster and more accurately.
It's much easier now because we can deploy whenever we want. It feels like there's really no risk at all.
So releasing something on a Friday isn't scary for us. We can just do it, because if something does break on the weekend, it can just be turned off.
We've seen the total amount of production bugs plummet, and that's because we are picking up those bugs in production while we're working on things. So it's super powerful.
Testing in production is incredibly powerful. Glad to hear it's helping your team. As I understand it, you're using another one of LaunchDarkly's superpowers, experimentation. How has LaunchDarkly's experimentation helped your team?
In terms of experimentation, LaunchDarkly has enabled us to understand things about the user journey that we wouldn't previously be able to understand.
The data tells us what's working and what's not working. So the best way to experiment is by releasing things and seeing how our real traffic behaves.
We did some customer research for a landing page, and we actually got real research that told us that customers wanted it to look a certain way. And we implemented this A/B test, and it turned out that the previous version, the worst version, actually outperformed the one that people said that they wanted. So that kind of stuff is really, really useful. And you just can't see that without a really good experimentation tool.
That story perfectly illustrates the need for real-world, real-user, real data experiments. All right, Betway team, any final thoughts before we let you go?
So we love LaunchDarkly. I mean, we use it a lot. It's definitely enhanced our development processes overall, which has led to more efficiencies overall. We've been able to deliver faster, but with a high level of quality at the same time. So LaunchDarkly has been great overall for us as a team of users.
And one of many things I like about LaunchDarkly is just that I, as a product person, am empowered. That I can make decisions based off of the data that LaunchDarkly's given me back in the experimentation section. LaunchDarkly gives me that full control. Yeah, like I said, I'm a big fan, and it makes my life that little bit easier. It's one thing I don't have to worry about whenever I come into work.
LaunchDarkly appears to be an organization that really is trying to influence the way that people work in a much sort of smarter way. So to me, it does feel like more than just a product that does feature flags.
A smarter way of working is exactly right. That's our mission here at LaunchDarkly, to increase innovation velocity without the risk. Thank you to the whole Betway team, and thank you for watching. As always, I'm Tom Totenberg, and I'll see you next time.